Good evening, good evening, good evening. And there's my camera. Ooh, Tuesday night. Such a long time from the previous week before we come back. And a lot of you in the Northern Hemisphere have had daylight savings, so I am now streaming an hour later for you. And then next month, when we get daylight saving, it'll be an extra hour. And I've yet to actually work out what my work schedule in the evening's like then, so it might even be another 2 hours. So yes, we can look forward to a major change of streaming time. Daylight saving. Time zones, yay. Who do we have here? The Starry Night, thank you for joining at 1 AM. Welcome in. An unknown. Sam, Mary Time Zone, back at ya. Time Zoneless Region, MST. Welcome in casually, Maddie. There's a 2 AM, 11 PM. Waking up at 3 AM to catch a Blaze stream, sure, why not? Why not indeed? Welcome in Rosie and Prozac. Alright, we have a fishing challenge run to attempt to complete. Thank you for the follow, Barry Trish Linney. Hello Germany, 7 AM. Cool. Right, what I want to do first, before starting this, is I want to warm up my fishing. So the aim of this challenge is to get from level 0, I've actually got absolutely 0 fishing XP at the moment, to get from 0 XP in fishing to level 10 in a single day. Yes, we've named it Lady Dew. It's Shawnee's character, but with my head and accessory. Almost spit out your water. Welcome in, Dead Zone. So right now I've got 0 fishing XP, and we're trying to get to level 10 in 1 day. The plan for that is, I'm on Smappy at the moment. I'll be restarting as a vanilla client once I'm done showing things off. We have lots and lots of fish ponds with super cucumbers. All of these requests are for honey. So a super cucumber is the highest base price fish that you can get, that you can obtain without getting fishing XP. You can get it from the traveling cart, you can get it from... Can you get it from trash cans? I can't remember. You can get it from statues of endless fortune. And once you have one in a fish pond, then they just produce. You can throw a fishing line into the pond, fish out an extra super cucumber that doesn't get you fishing XP. So you can use that just to fill all of these ponds with super cucumbers. You cannot fulfill any kind of quests. You can't fill a quest like this to increase the population cap, because doing that gives you fishing XP. I cannot harvest any of these before then, so I just harvested some roe there. That gave me some fishing XP. I cannot harvest, I cannot fulfill any quests. That's why all these have a population of 3. They're all going to ask for honey. I did that just so it's simpler to run by and throw all the honey into the ponds. If we were doing this for real, without mods, without spawning things in, it is possible to get all the fish ponds requesting for honey, because what they request is based on the location of the fish pond on the morning that they generate the quest. So by having the fish ponds in strategic spots when they go to generate the quest, you can force it to be the request for what you want, and then just move it around afterwards to get the layout that you want. So I edited the save file to make sure that all of these were for honey. It's just going to make it a lot easier as we run by throwing all the honey into the ponds and harvesting everything. So that's going to give me, the fish ponds are going to get me about halfway there. They're going to get me about 7,500 XP. And I need 15,000 in total. So for the rest of the day, we are going to be fishing in town. And a specific spot. So other things we've done to set this up is to give myself a mountain walk totem, a horse flute, all these things obtainable without getting fishing XP, and I've activated the shortcuts. I haven't activated that quest. And the reason why we come here is because we have a quest active, extended family. So the reason we've gone for this is the extended family, they are the legendary fish Mark II, basically. So they act the exact same as their base counterpart. So Miss Angler acts the same as Angler. They have the same bite rate, same location, same pattern. They don't have the same XP though. The boss fish, the base ones, have 5 times XP. Unfortunately, Miss Angler doesn't. Which does mean that the XP you get is very similar to fishing in other spots. So the question is, why not fish in those other spots? Having this quest active means that you can hook Miss Angler the entire day. A lot of the other high difficulty, high XP fish, you can only get those in certain times. So the octopus ends at what, 4 PM? The pufferfish is only a very small time as well. By going for the extended family quest, going for Miss Angler over and over and over and over, I can do the entire day in one spot. Now, if we just wait a little bit longer here, we will see that at $11:40, as we waste another half a minute, at 11:40 on this tile right here. Wait for it. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait. And boom, bubbles. These bubbles last from 11:40 to 6:50. Hamilton, sing along with that, Jenna points. I do want to talk about that some more, because I know that I would enjoy reciting Hamilton, whether or not the stream would for the entire musical. We almost need a sort of like a smaller one to get just like 1 or 2 songs to begin with, and then work out, is it worth doing a big community challenge for it. Community challenge to donate points, and if the challenge is completed, you get me to recite the entire musical of Hamilton over a stream. So these bubbles last from 11:40 to 6:50. And bubbles are important because it cuts the time to get a fish on the line in quarter. And this up here is where Miss Angler can be found. Now once we get to 6:50, these bubbles disappear. Sad. 1 hour later, so bubbles are gone. Sad. 1 hour later at 7:50, as we wait for another 40 minutes. sort of scanning my projector to see if there's any other bubbles on the map. There is no set max on the timer bubbles. The game does not track how long bubbles have been there. It just checks to see, are there bubbles, are there not. If there are bubbles, 10% chance to despawn. If there aren't bubbles, 50% chance to try to spawn bubbles, 2 attempts to choose a location for those bubbles. Look at that. 750. These bubbles last from 750 till 1050. So we have about 10 hours worth of bubbles in the Miss Angler spot. So this is where we're going to be fishing. Now, in order to warm up, I'm going to use my fishing practice mod. So this here is how Miss Angler behaves. I need to get used to this pattern, and I need to make sure that is reasonably easy for me to perfect these. So let's give myself skills. Let's give myself the fishing skills I need, or that the fish ponds would get me. And then we'll try this again. What level do you get after getting 7,500 XP? Experience. Level 8. 6,900 gives you level 8. So we get level 8 fishing, and we have lobster bisque, seasoned, gives you +4 fishing. So this is what our bobber bar is going to look like. And I need to be able to perfect these. So if I get them, I have to be able to get them perfect each time. Catfish. Catfish. I'm sorry, why was that a catfish? All of these have been catfish. Shut up, I need to check my mod. That's not how Miss Angler looks. And so far this is not looking good for me catching these fish. It's perfect. I also need to make sure that I get my daily luck to be max. It reverted to catfish. Why did you revert to catfish? 899. 899. Save that. And I go and crash Stardew, don't I? Alright, we crashed. Maybe I just go for angler. And I need to deal with the skills again. Yay. While we're here, what is my daily luck? If you're doing this legitimately, you would step in it to get your daily luck as to what you need it to be. Daily luck is negative 0.066. Make that the maximum can be at 0.1. With the lucky charm 0.125. Okay, let's make sure that the and blah. 160. Config. 160 is the angler. Save that. Let's get myself a bamboo rod. Any rod will do. Let's get. Actually, first let's make sure that it is the angler. No little hat. Why no little hat? This also gets the tutorial fish out of the way. That was a Ms. Angler. Huh. I set it for Angler and it came at Miss Angler. It must be something special about the having the quest active and pulling up Angler. It just converts it to Ms. Angler. Lobsters from the travelling cart. And yeah, recipe from Willy and pre-seasoned for the +4 fish. Pre-seasoned ginger ale. I've also got truffle shot espresso and spicy. Well, those don't need to be gold quality, but I've got them there for why not. Warp totems, the shards for the... I'll be getting auto hook on the fishing rod. All the quality bobbers, which you can get without... well, you get the recipe for that for Willy's quest on a special quest board. Magnets you can get from the casino. Honey for the fish ponds. Mini obelisks, cherry bombs. That's going to be cool when you see me use those. Horse flute. All of that, all obtainable without getting any fishing XP. Alright, let's do some... I won't do too much practice before I start this. Because we'll see how close we get just with not much setup. Alright, here we go. Oh, really, even with holding down, I could not get up fast enough to keep that as a perfect. This is going to be difficult. Wow. I'm holding down. I'm holding down in order to get the bar up as fast as I can. Oh, this mod makes things really awkward. Yikes. Am I going to be able to get any of these perfect? The perfect gives you a 2.4 times multiplier on the XP. Am I going to need a trap bobber in order to get the perfect? The quality bobber, so the quality increase that you get, oh seriously, gotta get rid of that reeling noise. I don't like that. Okay, let's just go straight into Sachi Belly. Of course he's fishing from bed. So this is not a Smappy session at the moment. Though I might need to go back into Smappy if we change. The quality increase you get from perfecting a fish does not give you extra... You do not... Let's start this again. You get 3 XP from quality. So 3 XP for silver quality, 6 XP for gold quality, 12 XP for iridium quality. The bump up in quality that you get from perfecting a fish does not grant you the XP from the next level. bumping up the quality with a quality bobber does grant you the XP. Now the plan was to do the quality bobber to get that increase in quality, which is an extra 6 XP per fish, which then gets multiplied when you perfect it, and also if you get yourself a chest. If it's impossible to get perfects with the quality bobber, because I am holding down the mouse and it's going up as fast as I can get it to go up, and I lose it then. Let's try it with the setup we got. We'll try it with the setup we got. We'll see how we go, and if need be, we can swap out the quality for trap. That's a question. No, it's not trap bob. It's not the trap bobber I want. The cork bobber. Yep, increase your fishing bar. Cork bobber is a tackle that helps fishing by increasing the fishing bar size by 24 pixels. At level 7, fishing the cork bobber can be purchased from Willie's shop for 750G. Cool. We reach level 7, we can buy it from Willie's shop if we need to. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this, Blady Dew. I was on a call earlier with Shawnee Dew, and I mentioned that on the stream tonight I was going to be doing this challenge. You're like, ah, cool. And then he deafened himself in the call. Just checking the users list. He's not here at the moment. It's a shame. Right, let's do this. So the first thing we do is we need to get to our fishing spot without spending a lot of time. So the first thing we're going to do is get our speed increases up. And we are going to go and harvest all of these fish ponds. We're going to start with this one over here. And we're going to go the sounds that harvesting and fulfilling all these quests, just it's brilliant. Just here we go. Isn't it great? Be first. Need to go all the way for that one now. Do that one. This is where I made them all honey. That's awesome. That's absolutely awesome. Okay, so now we're going to walk back to where we were before. And we blow up. Oh, take this one with me. We blow up the mini obelisk. A little bit of movement tech. That came up with for this. Oh, seriously? Seriously? Dang it. Oh well, I'm gonna have to clear those out, and we do this again, and we get to hear the symphony of sea cucumbers again. But yes, place the obelisk, use it, and the bomb after you leave just removes it so that you can basically closes the gate behind you so that you can only have 2 of these obelisks down at the same time. So use it, the bomb destroys it after you go, so you never have to walk back to where you just were. Okay, let's do some save file editing to clear that debris out of the way. Yeah, might as well show you what I'm doing here. So we've got the fishing here. I am going to format this as XML so we can see it. The bomb won't make it all the way there, and I don't want to have to wait for the bomb to go off. I'd rather just have it gone. I'm never allowed near a Stargate. I'm never allowed near a Stargate that I never want to visit again. Go to the Stargate and bomb it. Place the bomb, go through, close the iris. Right, here we go. Now, Alt 0 collapses everything. Then we go locations, we look at the farm, we look at objects. Now, all the items here, 2 of these items is going to be the obelisk. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to search for mini dash. So these 2 mini obelisks I want to keep. All of the other items I can get rid of. So that has just removed all the twigs and the stones and left the mini obelisks. I will save that. Let's go back to stream and we'll load again. So I could just bomb it, I could have the tools on me to clear them, but I just want them gone. Let's go check to see if they are there. Oh, it was this one, wasn't it? And they're gone. Let's do a... I'm not on Smappy. Are there any other little surprises like that? None along here. Looks like we might be good in that regard. Okay. I think we're good. And yep, 2 of those are already down. Cool, let's try again. You find some ice cream, Sam. Alright. Triple shot espresso. Ready for the Symphony of Honey? That can be accessed from up there, so I'm not going that far. Into that one. This here is the only one that I need to do from here. All the other ones can be accessed from other directions. I need to do these ones. Love it. Alright. Blow up the Stargate as we go through. Place another Stargate. blow it up as we go through. Oops. Make sure I pick that one up this time and run away. Oops. That's better. Imagine trying to explain the setup to Grandpa. Maybe I should just left click. I don't think you can bring up that menu if you left click. This one I'm just going to run back. Run down this way because we can capture this one on the way back. This one. Right from the beginning, I missed one. Oh, we're going to carry on. Yep, I missed one. How did I get the cucumbers? From the travelling cart or from Statues of Endless Fortune? Once you get one in the fish pond and they reproduce, you can fish up the extra ones so you don't get XP from fishing in the fish pond. Alright, so now we go to the beach. We summon our horse. We'll pull taxi. And then from Willy, since we've got so much fishing XP from all our fish ponds, and Iridium saw that somehow, we can buy an Iridium rod. And if we needed to, we could also buy the cork bobbins. When Willy woke up this morning, he only had trout soup and bait. And maybe some of the tanks in the bed. Then something told him that someone was getting really, really, really good at fishing. So he had to quickly come and stock up on all the items. Now we go to Ginger Island. With our horse, we come down. And we go on the express to the volcano. And we take our horse, the loving owners that we are, into the volcano. We try to take it into the volcano. And we come up and we put our rod in, and we do this until we get auto hook. Now I could have preset this so that the first one that we enchant gets it, but didn't do that. So now we have an auto hook iridium rod. Get to the mountain. And we get to our spot. That should have already been skipped. Alright, now we're at our spot. We replace our coffee with ginger ale. And our spicy eel with lobster bisque. And we're good to go. What gives you XP on the ponds? Both collecting the roe and completing the quest. Completing the quest gives you what, 45 XP, and collecting the roe is like 16. And I've got 130 of them. Oh, I'm not confident with this. I already messed up the first one. Should have been such an easy perfect. And I forget I've got auto hook. Come on, bubbles. Oh. What a perfect catch. A perfect chest. That was close. That was close. Unfortunately, we can't see the top of the fishing bar. We can't get that nice little perfect thing that shows up. When do the bubbles appear? The bubbles appear at 11:40. Miss Angler just duped me. That wasn't even a Miss Angler, that was a catfish. Oh, that's annoying. Needing to get up the bar as fast as you can for Miss Angler means that when you get the smallmouth bass on the line, no, perfect's worth more. Tiger trout? Yeah. Never give up the perfect and go for the chest if you are going for XP. But if you've lost the perfect, then you can go for the chest. If you can get both, that's a huge jump of XP. Miss Angler is supposed to be a 20% chance. I've not had one yet. Come on, keep going up, keep going up. Dang it. If I'd have kept with that, this would have been such a good chunk of XP. Oh. No. Don't give up the perfect for it. I need nothing from the chests. All I'm after is XP. I think this is my first Miss Angler. There she is. She was red him as well. Nice. Thank you for the follow, Rockbat. This is not a Miss Angler, and I should have kept with that. Oh, never mind. Smallmouth? Yep. Come on, we need some more perfect chests. I've only had one Miss Angler show up so far. I wonder how many attempts this will take. Ah. Perfect chest, love it. Another Miss Angler, come on, give me a chest, thank you. Hey, diamond! Can they do some inventory management soon? You get some lazy fish, you get some active fish. Can make a song out of that, like Chumbawamba. You get some active fish, you get some lazy fish. You get some easy fish, you get some lazy fish. Come on, this is a tiger trout. And it never got up to that chest. I need a fish tracker. We need to pull up that online fish tracker. And we need someone to keep track of this for me. Okay, another Miss Angler. And a chest, nice. Oops. I think this gives me 43 times 2.2. What's that, 105? Oh, that was only a golden one. Okay, we don't need the diamond. We don't need the stack of prizzies. That was an instant hit. Catfish. Wait for it to go down. Nope, didn't go down. Perfect catfish. How is that Miss Angler only gold? I'm holding down the click right from the get-go. And I cannot match how fast this angler goes up. So I either need more fishing levels. So instead of auto hook, I may need master. Or I need a cork bobber. Dang it. Don't need the honey. Get my luck buff back. The reason for the luck buff is that it slightly increases the chances of getting treasure chests. Since I messed up the perfect, I went for the chest. Might as well get some bonus XP. What? What did I just say? I gave up the perfect for the chest. That was dumb. That was dumb. We don't need the water loop. Oh, you can't trash it. We don't need the mini obelisk. Alright, here's a Masanga. Give me a chest. No chest this time. By keeping all the fish, you'll be able to see the actual bite rate that we got for Miss Angler. It should be 1 in every 5 fish is a Miss Angler, and I just messed up a basic smallmouth saved by the chest. Or aquamarines, nice. Too slow on the reaction there to realise that it was not a hard fish. We don't need the mini obelisks. What is my skills at the moment? 12! Level 12 fishing, we did it! We got to level 10 in a day. We're still only at level 8. Even with the setup, it's going to be target trap. See that one there, I should be able to get perfect. Don't need the bombs. Don't give up the perfect for the chest. Perfect is 2.4, chest is 2.2. Catfish. Actually, it seems quite tiger trouty. But it was a catfish. We don't need the cinder shards. Of course the chest is all the way at the top when I get a smallmouth bass. Nice. Oh, no, I'm about to catch this. I need to get it off my bar. But my bar's too big. And it's too close to the bottom. Go underneath it. I've not done a museum run through mostly fishing. I've done a museum run that required 2 artifacts from fishing. And the rest from other means. A silver Miss Angler this time. 8 Miss Angler so far. We don't need the... We don't need that many. When did that run out? Was there a message I missed? I'm too focused up here. How long have I been going without a quality bobber? A long time ago. Dang. It's every 20 fish, isn't it? That's a lot of XP I just missed out on. Or just missed out on. A lot of XP I missed out on. Yikes. No, 2 PM. So many aquas. Give me a chest. Suppose I can also use. I can also look at how much bait I've used. Oh, oh. Yes. Tiger trout. That was good. 57 fish. Only 57. Yikes. Yeah, another attempt will get the last fish spawn. I'll do this a few times. I'm gonna have a few attempts at this. But I may need to swap out my quality bobbers for cork bobbers. Because if it turns out that a cork bobber means it's possible to get a perfect on a Miss Angler, then I gotta go for it. Catfish. Tiger trout. They move so erratically. Let's have another bisque. This will get my energy up. Thought I took my finger off that one early enough to still get it perfect. The villagers get confused by a piece of furniture in their way, and they don't realize they can walk around it. So the villagers getting confused by something is not saying much. Okay, I think these bubbles are about to disappear. Another 20 minutes of bubbles. Then there's an hour of no bubbles. Then there's 3 hours of bubbles. Then 2 hours of no bubbles. Yay, wood! Can we reach? Ah! Ah! The worst of both worlds. I lost the perfect. I couldn't get the chest. Agreed. Can't get that. That's too short. Oh. Reem, thank you for the follow, Lord Jim. And I missed a couple of follows. Hawkernma and Anxious Insomniac are the two I can see on my screen that I missed. Thank you both for the follows. Not even the furniture at your front door. Just furniture in the middle of a wide walkway that just happens to be where you are planning on walking. They just stop and stare at it instead of walking one tile to the side. Oops. A chair or a couch in front of your door, leaning up against the door, yes, we can understand that. But that actually locks you in your room. What is this going to do to our fishing minigame? Oh, cool, we can still see it. No. What do we need? We don't need all the row. Even with the cook bob, a lot of these I won't be able to get. Just because of how fast they go from the top to the bottom. Ah, at least still got the perfect there. Yeah, there is pathfinding in the game because they can get around trees. It just hasn't been implemented for furniture. Or for objects, they just plow right through. If you have your chests or your machines, they just plow right through them. I don't think we're getting level 10 this attempt. Didn't get even one perfect misangler. None of them were possible to perfect. Oops. We'll take stock of how many we actually got at the end of the day. Yay, wood! How rude. And we're expecting to get these perfect while also getting chests on them. I'm going to send this file over to Habu. Give him a go at it. Maybe we can get Zanji up from retirement. What don't we need? You need to yell at me when the bobber runs out. You did! Yeah, actually yell at me. Yell at me until I do it. You have my permission to yell at me. Thank you, Sam. What kind of programming do I do for my profession? Object orientated. It's a system to track customers and accounts and the like. And all the other little events and little bits of communication and the like. Annoying not being able to see the cast bar. I'm glad we can see the fishing minigame. Yeah, I don't think we're getting anywhere near 15,000 XP. Even with all the setup. Well, we've got 4 hours left. Catfish. Tiger trout. Catfish. An aggressive catfish. Yep. And we're done with bubbles. The shortest time to bite now is half a second. When you have bubbles, the shortest time to bite is 125 milliseconds. Actually, I can probably move down so that we can see the bar. How much more XP does the legend give? Because if I can't get perfects on this angler, I might as well go for a fish that will give me more XP. Wonder where the bubbles are in the mountain for this. I'm probably not the best person to ask for like popularity of different programming things around where I am, because I don't really keep up to date with what's going on in the area. You're welcome, Puzzler. Nah, can't stretch to that chest. It's like, I want this fish, but I also want this chest. 1.5 hours left. Did we even hit level 9? Did Shawnee even attempt getting fishing XP, or did he just throw on the towel right from the beginning? I can't remember. I think he just fished to see how much he could get. Well, it's good that he gave it a go. I saw it. Stretch! Oh, one final miss angler. This is a catfish. It seems like a very calm. It was just a very calm miss angler. 19 miss anglers. 112 fish. That's a below average number of Miss Anglers we were supposed to get. 20% of the fish that we get should be Miss Anglers. No real benefit to max cast. Max cast gets your bobber further out from land. There's only a certain distance from land that gives you the max benefit. So if you can get to that max, that deeper water, or that further away water without max casting, then do it, because otherwise you're just wasting time. Alright, so we got to level 8 for free from the fish ponds. Level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, level 6, level 7, level 8 for free. Did we get level 9? We got level 9. Did we get level 10? Not a chance. Let's go see what our XP actually was. Experience points. 13501. We needed another 1500 points. That is closer than what I thought. It's still a lot of points. It's closer than what I thought, but it's still a lot. 1449 we're missing. Let's have a look at the total number of casts that we had. So we had 113 casts, and 19 of those were Miss Angler. With having 113 casts, we should have had 24 Miss Angler, so we were 5 Miss Angler short. I missed out on quite a bit of XP from not having the quality bobber attached. For every fish I caught without the quality bobber, that was either 3 or 6 XP I missed out on. Night burrito. Now. Here I'm looking at the fish here, and I haven't brought you back over. So the base XP that a Miss Angler gives you is, let's go back to the right monitor, is, just looking at the red, 43. Legend 2 gives you 51. It's only 8 XP extra. And with the setup, I'm hardly ever going to be able to perfect the Legend 2. And if you don't hook the Miss Angler, you have access to tiger trout and catfish, and that from town, which is reasonable fallback XP. Let's have a look in the mountains, see where our bubbles are. The bubbles will be for a similar length once you get them. It's just a matter of actually getting them to spawn. Because you see here, it ends at the same time. But from 2, where the ones I've got start from 11 AM. And then it takes 10 extra minutes in order for that one to appear. Ah. So if we do this again, what do we try? Do we try the cork bobber? Do we see if that's able to get us perfects on Miss Angler? .4 XP. We got a fair number of Miss Angler with chests, which is an extra 2.2. If you can get a perfect chest, oh yeah. Because if we look at the maths behind it, so we get about 7,500 from the fish ponds. So we need to get 7,500 from fishing. a iridium misangler. Actually, let's drop that down to a gold. You get the bonus XP from quality from the quality bobber, but not from getting the perfect. The perfect bumping up the quality does not give you the bumped up quality XP. So we need to look at the gold, which is 37. There you go, 37. 37 times the perfect is 88.8. It's going to be 88 times 2.2 for the chest, 193 XP. Oops. 7,500 divided by 193 is 38 perfect and chested misanglers. Thank you, Unknown. 160k is yeah, that's a lot. I need to get my next one out to see how well that does. Though it's going to be a Stardew University video that's going to have a narrower audience than what the marriage one does. But I do have more videos to make in the marriage space. Marriage Spring 17, for example, and I found a way to get other characters married on the 18th. See how much I can milk that. 38. Of course, that's not counting the XP you get from all these other fish. Because like I got a perfect chested tiger trout. I got a few perfect catfish. What do you think? We try the cork bobber? Let's do a run with the cork bobber. Don't need to save the file because I've shown off the results on stream, so let's delete and rename and reload, and we are back on the 2nd of fall. Here we go again. And this time, remember to do that, to get that one. Oh, here, might as well do that. Get that on the way there. It's such a satisfying noise. Come up here. That one there is the important one. Do all these. Right, put down the Stargate and rig it. Oops. To blow. Put down the Stargate and rig it to blow. Probably just place a bomb as I get back as well. Don't have to wait on actually placing the obelisk. Come on, thank you. Actually, that's all I need to do for the obelisks. Actually, no, it's not. This one's short enough. I'm just going to run up and down. And down and around. Right, that is all 130 this time. Call a taxi. Buy the iridium rod and those, and buy some cork bobbers. Buy 6 of those. Probably don't need 6, but I'm buying 6 of them. Now we go to the mountain. See a horse. Let's see a taxi. Got a parrot taxi now. Action, second thoughts. Come with me into the volcano. Or not. Imagine if you could enchant the horse loop. Don't know what kind of enchants you get from that. Okay, there's my auto hook. Just trash a stack of 997 prismatic shards. Call a taxi for this short run. And we are good to be fishing. Just as soon as I drink this ginger ale and eat the bisque. Alright, 10:10 and we're good to go. Racing horse enchant. Yeah. Thank you for the follow, Kayulani. I could set up some cheers. Yes. I had considered that. Is cheers faster than a horse? Effectively plus 4 speed. But I had considered that. But a horse is easier to get right. Here we go again. No sunfish this time. Really? If this is a catfish, it was a had a very tame start. No. Let's race up the mark for that one. Where are my chests? This is what I'm used to catfish looking like. Cork bobber has not helped me perfect those. It's not looking good. Yeah, even then with a cork bobber, I could not keep up with the Miss Angler. So I don't think a cork bobber is the answer. It is just grinding this out until you get enough Miss Anglers with chests. That is a good chunk of XP. Can I say Neopets? No, I can't say Neopets. Look at that instant pickup. That hook, I was holding down the click, and Miss Angler still outshot the bar. Maybe I need master. The cork bobber can help stretch to get the chests without losing the perfect. But I think the consistent XP from the quality is going to be better. Okay, that one was close, but still I couldn't get the Miss Angler to stay in the bar. And that's not even counting the race back down the line. Cork bobber doesn't help. I think I need to reset and go back to quality bobbers. Just for that consistent XP. What do we think? Restart? All Miss Anglers already. These would have all been... Yeah, these would have all been iridium. Every goldfish I have here that would have been iridium is another 6 XP per fish. And if it was perfect, that 6 XP is multiplied by the 2.4, and if there's a chest by the 2.2. I think we need to go back to quality bobbers. The cork bobber does not make enough of a difference with XP. What do you think, chat? Reset? Try again? Just grind this out until we get it. I did get a perfect chest catfish. How much XP was that? Like, it's not enough to save the run. So the perfect chested catfish would have been 34 times 2.4, 81 times 2.2, 178 XP. 178 XP for one fish. That's brilliant. You get so much XP by getting the perfect and the chest. The quality bobber alone, going from gold to iridium, is an extra 30 XP per fish. Yep, we restart. It's not worth continuing with this with the setup if we know that it's not gonna work, and we just need to high roll our miss anglers and our chests. Now I had down that I was getting to my fishing spot at 10:30. I seem to be getting there quicker. I do have some seeds that have bubbles starting early. So in my seed search, the longest lot of bubbles I found was 10 hours worth. We're at 10 hours and 10 minutes here. Counting from 10:30. There are some seeds that have bubbles starting from 8. They have longer than those 10 hours, but if you count just from 10:30, then they have exactly 10 hours. For every 10 minutes I get here before the bubbles, but before 10:30, that's an extra 10 minutes of bubbles. I may need to redo the save file with one of these other seeds to get some longer bubbles. I'm not going to do it now, but I may need to do that if I attempt this again on a later stream. But for now, we're just going to do a plain old restart. What do we think of the run to the volcano to get auto hook? At the volcano, we can either get auto hook or master. The master gives a little bit more pixels in the bar. Auto hook means I don't need to click. The clicking, not having the time that I'd waste, the reaction time for clicking, I think makes auto hook worth it. I think it makes up the time of running to the forge. Did I not hit Y? Zoom! Zoom, 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 zoom. So satisfying. I got that. Didn't think I did. Right. Must say, I do love this tech. of blowing up. The mini obelisks. I will do this one. I think that's all of the warping I need to do on the farm. Wow, thanks for the honey. Hey, this honey looks nice. Thanks for the honey. To the beach. The Willy shop. That's one thing I should look at as well. Is it better to have it raining today? We want the iridium rod. That is all. We want the walk to the mountain, not to the mountains, to the Ginger Island. And to the volcano. I've got 390 friendly super cucumbers on my farm. I don't know what that movement was, but it was awful. A Cheer Express would be awesome to set up. Be a bit annoying to do it perfectly with perfect movement. But it would be quite cool. So I am at my spot at 10. So with one of these other seeds, I have an extra 40 minutes of bubbles. Yeah, I think I need to redo the seed. Man, that bar looks so small now. But that's just a good thing. Pork Bobber may have let me perfect this one, but I think I still would have lost it. Yeah, I definitely would have lost it. So far, it's given me an extra 9 XP. Why can they all speak? There was quite a good... Let me ask you a question. Do you know why this bar looks so small now? Any reason why this bar looks so small? Oh, that's much better. I still had the same chest chance. because the +2 from the spicy eel is the same as the +2 from the ginger ale. Oh, but the fishing, that's better. Naturally getting iridium fish. Cork Bobber may have let me get a perfect on that one. It's an angler or a catfish? It's an angler. Big brain strap. I've got a full stack of this food. Let's not eat it. So with it being raining today, the rain does not affect the chance of getting Miss Angler. Miss Angler is always a 20% chance, and it is done before any of the other fish are evaluated. Miss Angler is always evaluated first, and it's always a 20%. If you fail that check, that 20% check, and it's trying to find another fish, that is the point where the rain will affect the bite rate. Really? This didn't start out like a tiger trout, but this is a tiger trout. Having it rain introduces the walleye after, was it 2? And the catfish. I think it is worth having it rain because of the catfish. I should have... Why did I not go for that chest? Why did I not go for that chest? I'd messed up the perfect. I should have gone for that chest. This is another tiger trout. No, this is a catfish. I just threw away so much XP there. I'm annoyed at myself there. And this could have been a perfect. Or maybe not. Even if I get them perfect or not, it is still more XP than I would otherwise have had failing to get the Miss Angler. But I see your point. Getting other fish perfect. It's replacing other fish that I could get perfect. I think it's safe to say that any other fish in here that isn't a tiger trout or a catfish, I can always get perfect. So that's what I need to compare. A non-perfect catfish compared to a perfect salmon largemouth shad. So let's look at that now. So a catfish, non-perfect catfish, I'm going to get 40 XP for it. A salmon, a slamon, it's going to give me 31 times 2.2. That's 70. That's more than a basic catfish. A shad gives me 66, more than the basic catfish. What am I looking at? Smallmouth. $24 times 2.2 is 50. That is still better than a basic catfish. So that is a good point. It's rare for me to get a perfect catfish. It's not rare for me to get perfect of the other ones. That is a good point. Hola Pixel STV. Welcome in. It's 9 o'clock now. I've had 21 fish, 5 of those being Miss Angler. That is par. That's about what I would expect. I forgot to eat my fishing food. And there was a Miss Angler I got without a chest. Getting a perfect on a catfish is a lot of XP. What's that? 88? The occasional perfect on the catfish. How many fish is it displacing is the question. Yes, I'm doing this in a save that already has the gear and that gives me long bubbles. Yes, I'm modded in things that would be possible to get vanilla. 130 fish ponds with no fishing XP. All filled with super cucumber without getting fishing XP. All of the gear that I've got is possible to get without fishing XP. Harvesting the fish ponds in the morning gives me enough fishing levels in order to purchase the iridium rod as soon as Willy opens. Town in the fall. Fishing level of, let's put that 7. Rainy. Come on, recalculate. Shouldn't be there. It's just taking a while to get through it all. Okay, that recalculated. Catfish show up 15% of the time. And the shad disappears as well. Are shad and walleye both rainy? I thought only one was. Who's the shad? So you have tiger trout, smallmouth and salmon. You lose 245. Salmon's a 50. You keep the salmon and you keep the tiger trout. I can't do the math on the top of my head. Hello, Black Thunder. Do I have time for another... If I finish this day, will I have time for another attempt? I don't think I would. I think I've got time for one more attempt tonight. Let's turn the rain off. We'll do one attempt without the rain, one full attempt without the rain, and we'll see what our XP is like at the end of it, and how that compared to without. Is raining true? Is raining false? Is raining true? Location weather. I think this is one of them. This is the one that's important. Is raining false? And there's going to be a island, which we don't care about. Cool. Give that a save and load that up. So when you load this up, it should be sunny. There we go. Yeah, lots of math. RNG math is a lot of math. A lot of working out how things interact with each other. And a lot of decompiling and brute forcing. Reverse engineering. Alright, let's do the low up on the way back out strat. Vicky T, thank you for your resubscription. Subscribe for 6 months. That's a new subscriber badge, isn't it? Welcome back into the Blade Brigade. Enjoy your continued use of the emotes. Thank you for your support. Your rear seat has grown, yes. Oh, I love this movement strategy. Yes, ma'am, I'll eat my food, I'll eat my dinner. Thank you for the reminder though. I shouldn't mock. It does help. Oh, I love that. Yeah, you didn't come far enough, horse. Thanks for the follow, Ruby Kate. We want the iridium rod, which we load up with our magnet and quality bobber, and then we go to the island. And a turret. Hop on the horse, please. Slothy! Slothy, welcome in! A chaotic Slothy raid. Welcome in. Welcome in. How's your stream? Let's be a good streamer. And shout out. Hello, it's Slothy. I'm assuming you're on Stardew Valley? Were you continuing your community centre in 1 year? You're still working on that? Or were you doing something else? Ah, nice. How far through are you? For those of you who don't know me, I am Blade. I'm a Stardew streamer. I do a lot of crazy challenges. I dig into the game code and use the information that I find to help me in various things. So just here I got auto hook on the iridium rod. What we are doing today is a fishing challenge, trying to get from zero fishing XP to level 10 in a day. So it's 9:50 AM and I have fishing level 8. I have fishing level 8, you just missed it. And because we have, and because you've come in with your community here, Slothy, I'm actually going to restart and show you this magic. Winter day 7, just need red cabbage, fried egg and maki, and you get in the kitchen. You are close. You are close, so you've already got the greenhouse. So you're either waiting on the cart or you need to go and get it from a monster in the skull caverns. Yeah, you're close. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. So how to get fishing level 6 so fast? Watch and learn. Fish ponds! 130 fish ponds. I have not obtained all of these legitimately. But it is possible to get all these without getting any fishing XP. Whenever you harvest or complete a quest in a fish pond, you get fishing XP. So these are all super cucumbers, which you can buy from the travelling cart or get from a statue of endless fortune. Fishing a fish out of the fish pond does not get XP, so you can use the fish pond to basically breed the super cucumbers and then spread over all of your fish ponds. All of these will require honey. Completing the quest and collecting the item gives you the XP. So since I've got 130 of them, I get a lot of XP. Now I'm going to get myself out of here and I'm going to use a mini warp obelisk and I'm going to put a bomb down beside that. So now the other end is gone, which means I can put down another warp obelisk and get me back here. Now I'm going to blow that one up as well. So then I can do this. Place one here. Fill these. And then walk back to it. And then blow it up again. I think this doing these fish pond quests is even more satisfying than blast tilling trees. I think that's all the warping I need to do. But I'm going to blow these up anyway. Go around this way because I can access this one on the side. And then the last 5 over here. That is 130 fish ponds harvested and honeyed. The fish ponds is just to level up fishing. So in the 3 hours and 10 minutes I've been up, I have level 8 fishing. Now we go to the beach. I think this is about where the raid came in. And then we come and do this. Get our iridium rod. And then get to Ginger Island. The highlights message, do you use a macro or auto hotkey scripts? They're the same thing. An auto hotkey script is a macro. I use auto hotkey. We'll take a horse to be roasted in the volcano, except that the horse doesn't come with me. What a shame. What I could do here is set up a series of chairs and just shuffle my way into the forge. Here's my auto hook. And now you spend the rest of the day fishing. And we fish here. We have the extended family quest active, so we have a 20% chance of hooking a misangler. It would take a long time to set something like this up in game. Take a very long time to set something like this up in game. Guess what I forgot? Who's gonna tell me what I forgot? That's right, there's only a few fish this time. It's possible to get all of these without any kind of fishing. Friendship with Willy, purchasing it from the dwarf in the volcano. And the ingredients for it you can get from the traveling cart. Thank you. And all seasoned for the extra buff. On my rod, I have magnets, which you can get from the casino when you have your quick coins, and the quality bobber you get from fulfilling a special request board, and you craft it. You don't need any fishing XP for that. It would be interesting to do a challenge to set this up without any mods at all. The pain is going to be the... Oh, nice. Can I get a chest? No. The pain is going to be getting the seaweed. 130 chests. So 130 fish ponds. 650 seaweed, 650 green algae. That should have been a perfect tiger trout. That was unfortunate. So you can't fish up the seaweed in the ocean, you'd have to forage it from the beach farm, forage it from the tide pools. Duked. Or forage it. Can I reach that? Dang it. Trying to get the perfect and the chest, and I mess up the perfect. Or forage it from the hard mode mines. 650 worth of them. The algae you just killed the slimes for. A perfect catch is worth more XP than a chest catch, but they stack. They multiply each other. You get times 2.4 XP for getting a perfect. You get times 2.2 for having a chest. So if you get both, that's 2.4 times, well, the base, times 2.4 times 2.2. But it is not worth throwing away a perfect for the chest. But if you get both, oh yes. Yeah, that's my first Jojo Cola. Here's your Miss Angler. Give me a chest. Give me a chest. There are locations that give you fish that give you more XP than what the Miss Angler does. How is that a perfect? If you see my tackle wear out and I don't immediately replace it, you have permission to yell at me. What XP I ended up getting on rainy day? That was 1355 something. Effectively 1500 XP off. Yep. No need to yell. No need to yell. We got it. Here's Miss Angler. Give me a chest. Thank you. There's no way that I can get a perfect on the Miss Angler with my setup. But I can get the chest out of it. I effectively need to be getting perfects on every other fish that I get. Tiger trout is the hard one to get the perfect on. And then you get fish that do this. Is this a tiger trout? This is a tiger trout. It just sat at the bottom. Because of course as soon as I get a fish, I'm clicking because most fish race up the bar. But sometimes you get lazy tiger trout like that. Dang it. This could have easily been a perfect tiger trout. Now on the wiki, on the fish pages, when you look at what XP you get, you'll notice that you've got different numbers for XP. Ah, dang it. You've got different numbers for XP for base, silver, gold, and iridium quality. So effectively you get 3 XP. You get 3 additional XP as you go up. But from gold to iridium you get an extra 6 XP. You may also know that if you get a perfect catch, that the quality of your fish gets upgraded. The upgrade that you get from... That would have been a really good chunk of XP if I had perfected that as well. The quality upgrade you get from getting a perfect on a fish does not grant you the extra XP from the quality, due to where that bump in quality happens and due to where the XP is calculated. Give me a chest, give me a chest. The buff in quality you get from a quality bubba though does give you the bonus XP. Hey, a diamond. That's why I'm using the quality bobber. Because if a fish was going to be gold and it now is iridium, that's an extra 6 XP per fish. And if I get that fish perfect, that's another... that 6 becomes 30. Does it? No, that's not right. Becomes 13? That's if I get the chest as well. But it becomes 30. These bubbles last to like 650 by the way. That was an easy salmon. Now for getting the treasure chests. Oops, I wasn't looking at the game. Sorry, I was going to lose it anyway. It's a tiger trout, isn't it? You have a base chance of 15%. So, angler, give me a chest, give me a chest, give me a chest. Yeah, base chance of 15%. The magnets I'm using increases that to 30. My daily luck brings it up to 35.5. I should not have failed that perfect. And the ginger ale gives me another 1%. Chest, come on, thank you. Okay, let's not fail the fish. What was I saying? Oh, treasure chests. So it's just under 40% chance that I get a chest for each fish. No, chat's yelling at me. It's yelling at me. Thank you, chat. I did literally ask for that. Trouble is, I'm focusing all the way up here. Give me a chest. Because that's even where the fishing minigame is. It's so far away to look all the way down here. Okay, we're just gonna sit at the bottom of the fishing bar for the rest of the minigame. Seven pieces of bait so far. So was mine. We're almost in bream territory now. Tiger trout, dang it. Oh well, saved by the chest. With a single piece of bait. Stretch. I think this is a salmon. The fish went the wrong way. Let's eat some food. $65 fish we've caught so far. Nice, perfect tiger trout. If only that chest had spawned at the bottom as well, that would have been brilliant. Bream. How do you stop the pogo stick of the bar when it hits the bottom of the fishing? Strategic clicking. Stretch, stretch. Oh, yes. Oh, that was almost on the frame. That was almost on the frame. That's about when you click. Probably shouldn't have done that as a demonstration then. So if you click just before it hits the bottom, then you can basically have it stick to the bottom. So there goes bubbles. In 1 hour we will have bubbles up here. Unfortunately it means that we don't see the cast bar anymore. Now the bream, look at this lazy fish. No, it was a smallmouth. You need that 2 coal? I'll send it to you. Just DM me your email address, I'll send you the 2 coal. This is the lazy bream. It stopped like a brain, but that was a smallmouth. The chance of getting a treasure chest is rolled as soon as the fish is hooked. So the luck buff running out in the middle of a minigame does not affect the chances of the treasure chest. That said, I should re-establish that buff. I was just thinking, it's been a while since we've had a Miss Angler. It's actually been a while since we've had a treasure chest. Dang it, so many brains. Need a way of removing the brains from the pool. I love those instant ones. Yes, a chest. See, then I clicked just before the bar hit the bottom. And that helped me stick. Some more coal if you want it. Come on, give me a chest. Give me a chest. Dang it. That was almost a perfect Miss Angler. A cork bobber may have let me get a perfect on that one. Though the quality bobber is literally giving me so much more XP than the occasional perfect on the Miss Angler. Oops. So many brains. I'll be providing this save file in my Discord for those who want to give this a go themselves. Whether I'll provide it as it is right now, or whether I'll provide it once I've made the changes to the seed. Give the longer bubbles. I don't know. To start with, I could just provide this one. When did that run out? 16 Miss Anglers. I'm just under par for the amount of Miss Anglers I should have hooked. And this brings me over par. And I notice a severe lack of yelling in the chat. Ah, you did yell, Sam. Well, at least one of you can follow direction. I could just try not being bad. Yeah, that's some yelling. Flood the chat with tackle. If you've got the emote, use Gordon the Angry. No chest, oh well. Thank you for the follow. Ugh. Thorny Rose. And Caden 007, I missed. It's your follow, my bad. Getting a good number of miss angles now. Oh, the breams just take over once you hit 6 PM. I suppose tiger trout's out of the pool. Is salmon out of the pool as well? When do salmon stop? Not now, Gordon. Ugh. Alright, no one has to redeem it tonight. Ah, there we go. 2 aquamarines. Alright, where is Kitty Cam? You know what time it is. Another bream. And Kitty Cam. There he is. Look at that relaxed boy. There's my little view magnet. You get shown on the front page and you bring all the clicks. Got so many aquamarines last time, and this is the first time I got it here. So much coal. Bait, 21 miss anglers and 86 fish, so I'm above par miss anglers. Look at that, another one. Dang, no chest. Show cat, get views. Whoa. So that may have been a perfect with a cork bobber. And that's the bubbles. Dang. Missed out on perfect on that one. I'm gonna come in here so I can at least see the bar above my head. Oh, stretch, stretch. Thank you. Smallmouth. It's amazing how many fish are in these waters. You never seem to run out of them. There's a bream. A bream stops at that second bar and just sits there. No chest. Sad. I do seem to be above par for miss anglers today. That's a good thing about using the legendary fish. The legendary family. is that you can get them all day. Very lazy smallmouth bass here. Lost my 1% chance for a chest on this one, but doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But even then I can't reach it. You know, I forgot to set up one thing. I forgot to set up one thing. Lucky rings. I should have an extra 1% on every treasure chest. On every cast, there should be an extra 1% of getting a chest. There's no reason to not have them on. If only there was a ring that increased your fishing level. That would be an interesting addition. Rings that increase... Ah, I see it. Thank you. This is Gordon, our stream mascot. We were talking about this before, Toaster Woman. Did you see... Thank you, Alethea. Did you see Gordon on the... when scrolling through the streams and decide to click on the stream because of Gordon? Gordon just loves sleeping on my hand. Stretch, stretch. Yes. Okay, maybe I have to get one more fish in after this. Let's see if we have hit level 10. Ah. Yeah, you would have been watching Slothy. Come on, one more fish, one more fish. Come on. Is this smallmouth enough to push it over? Alright. Did we hit level 10? Thank you for the follow as well, Toaster Woman. So we started this day with 0 fishing XP. Level 1, level 2, level 3. The first 8 levels were free because of the fishing, because of the fish ponds. 7, level 8, level 9. Did we get to level 10? I don't think we did. No. Let's see how close we were. How close were we? No, I want search for experience points. 13320. We were 1,680 off. We did worse than we got less XP than when we had the rain. Now we've only got one sample point rain and one for sun. So that's all we need, right? We need rain. That was a fair amount of difference, and I felt that we were above average. I felt that we were above average in our anglers, Miss Anglers. So 112 fish, where I think we had like 119 with the rain. And we had 25 Miss Anglers. So we were above average on the Miss Anglers. We had more Miss Anglers today than we did in the rain. Now, the weather does not affect the bite rate of Miss Anglers. That's just RNG for that. So it does seem like having the rain for the potential to get a perfect on the catfish is better. Actually, it's probably the chest that you get with the catfish that seems to be better. So yes, we want it to rain. We want it to rain. All right. I feel like trying another day. Can I give myself lucky rings as well? How close do they get? 1,680 away. The sun did worse than the rain. Even with an above average number of Miss Anglers. And even with that rain day catching so many fish without a quality bobber on. So we think rain is better. And maybe all we need to do is just get better at perfecting the catfish. Alright, time to reset the save. Let's revert a day. I look at myself for luck rings. What I'd need to do is bring up Smappy, spawn them in, sleep, copy how the character, copy the ring slots, and then restore it on this. I won't do that now. It's a low chance of extra shifts. It's worth doing, but I won't do it right now. I will be changing the seed for better bubbles, but I won't be doing that on stream because I'll need to reset the day to get the extended family quest. All right, so thank you for the follow, Kissio. We'll do. It's raining. True. True. Save. Reload. Look at that, it's raining. We get to do the fun thing again. It's just this one I need to do. That one I can get soon. Eight fishing levels by doing this. I need to get that one. Hustler888, thank you for the subscription. Welcome into the Blade Brigade. Enjoy your Gordon emotes and your rare seed. That's now been planted. Thank you for the support. The bomb went off and I thought it was someone who just clicked follow. I love that. Oh, that's just, I love that. Just running around and frying over honey in the fish ponds. And all the fish just jumping up for joy. I hit Y then. Don't know what that was supposed to achieve. So I need to change the seed for the bubbles. Well, for the longer bubbles, I need to get up a chia hop. And I need to give myself lucky rings. I need to mark that event has been seen. Alright. Food. Change my food. Now remember, if the tackle runs out and I don't replace it, you have full permission to yell at me. Thank you for the follow. Hey, first cast Masangla. Notice that I cannot lose this fish. It's impossible for me to lose this fish unless I hit E. Gordon getting relaxed. This is a really aggressive Masangla. That gives me a chest 2 earth crystals, nice. Catfish. There we go, perfect catfish. Yeah, I think getting good at perfecting the catfish is the key. Lazy smallmouth. Need to adjust the kitty cam slightly. Tiger trout. Nice. Ah, salmon. There he is, getting relaxed. Thank you for the follow, Green Gaming. Salmon. Our bubbles will be appearing momentarily. Smallmouth. No shad. Ah, I forgot these are in the pool. Come on, we need some more difficult fish. We need the XP. As it gives me another smallmouth. The chest will help though. Got the bubbles. Don't worry, I'm used to it. Do I need to move kitty cam up here? So you can see the bar and kitty cam at the same time stretch. It's an aggressive tiger trout. No, that's the catfish, not a tiger trout. Don't think I would have been able to get a perfect on that one. Yeah, oh, yes, yes, yes. Oh, yes. A tiger trout. That was perfect. And chested. How much XP was that? Tiger trout goes 35 XP. 35 times 2.4. 84 times 2.2. That was 184 XP. That was brilliant. And then I mess up this catfish. That should have been... Actually, this feels more like a salmon. It was a catfish. That should have been a perfect. Catfish. At least this time I got a chest with it. Lazy smallmouth bass. Oh, I see it. I see it. Stretch? No. I see it. Trouble is, when it wears out, I'm already casting for the next one. But yes, you can still yell at me. Stretch! Catfish. Oh, dang it. Actually sees more tiger trouty. Nah, it's a catfish. This chest helps reclaim some of that XP. Now the catfish. Oi! Ah, oh, that should have been perfect. How did I... Just a blip, just a frame. Yes. Oh, Miss Angler. It's been a while since I've had one of you appear. Is it even worth having Miss Angler active? Mess up that perfect and I couldn't get the chest. Aggressive tiger trout. No, there's more of a catfish. How much XP does Miss Angler actually give? Because we've worked out that we aren't ever going to get a perfect on it. Miss Angler gives 43. It's not worth having Miss Angler active. What would be worth is doing this tiger trout is full, is it? What would be worth doing is catching Angler and Legend. Miss Angler isn't the play. Because I cannot get perfects on them. Wonder if it's faster to go up the bar if you're also pressing C as well. I don't think it is. Because we cannot keep Miss Angler in the green bar going up. Like there. It was just impossible to keep it in the bar. You get more XP from a weaker fish and getting it perfect. Let's compare salmon. A salmon, you're almost always going to get it perfect. And with the quality bobber, that brings me up to 31. So you get that perfect. 31 times 2.4. 74 XP. Miss Angler gives 43. I closed the calculator. What number did I just say? 31 times 2.4, 74 XP. Miss Angler is 43. If you get a chest, it's 2.2. Okay, that's not 94 XP, a Miss Angler with a chest. So that's an extra 20 XP, but you've got to get the chest. It depends what other fish are in the pool when you're going for Legend 2. Legend 2 is also a lot harder to catch. That is a get good problem. But you get the... What other fish can you get up there? Largemouths. That's a good chunk. Bullheads are reasonable. I suppose that's the question. Where would it be best to get the XP for it? You want to fish in places where you can easily get perfects on fish. Largemouth do fall into that category. If you don't have the Legendary Family Quest active, then I'd go to the sewer, I'd catch the mutant carp. I'd come here and I'd catch... Basically, you'd run around catching the legendary fish. The ones that are... What am I doing? Catching the legendary fish that aren't too far out of the way. So, close to the mountain warp totem is Angler and Legend. I think you can get to the mutant carp without too much issue. Now you'd almost reset them. Well, if you hook them, then you'd reset them until you get a chest with them. Catch a legendary fish with a chest. You can get all the legendary fish by using magic bait, which you have access to. Thank you. I completely missed that. Stretch. Ah, I could have done it. And ale is worn out. Yikes. Thank you. Can't do sea foam pudding with quay seasoning. You get the recipe for that at fishing level 9. And you need to cook it yourself get the bonus. I thought, here we go, it's coming. I thought, here we go, it's coming down. I'm going to get a perfect chested catfish. It went the wrong way. So plain seafoam pudding gives you +4 fishing. Lobster bisque gives me +4 fishing. Seafoam pudding runs out very fast. Lobster bisque lasts all day. Okay, so we need to change up the strategy. I think that much is clear. This angle is just not worth it. Boo was saying that you should be able to always get a perfect on the Miss Angler with enough practice. So I'm going to put the challenge to him. Can you get a single perfect Miss Angler in this scenario? Because as far as I can tell, it's actually impossible. Like, even if it stayed in the green bar all that time, that initial jump to the top, you cannot follow it. You need more fishing levels. And the cork bobber. He would have had level 16 fishing. Level 10 naturally, +5 from seafoam pudding, +1 from a master fishing rod, plus the cork bobber. In that scenario, yes, you can get a perfect on the Miss Angler. Can't stretch down for that. Unless there's some tech I'm missing that can cause the bar to race up faster. So yes, it is possible to get a perfect on the Miss Angler. Just not with my loadout. Stretch it. An easy catfish or an aggressive salmon? It's an aggressive salmon. We're in bream territory now. I think this is another salmon. Oh, it's a catfish. I see it. I see it. Dang it. I see it. Thanks for the yelling though. with a catfish. Tiger trout. Give me a chest, give me a chest. Got the bobber down just before the bubbles ran out, which was good. Thanks for hanging around, Vicky. Just a slow bream, and I don't even perfect it. Saved by the chest. Make sure I get that chest. Need to move to those bubbles. Oh, nice. I'm in the bubbles and I can see my bar. Hey, 2 diamonds. Ginger ale about to run out. You have a string of difficult fish and then all of a sudden the bream just pops in. Haven't had a green algae for a while. Thought I had a perfect catfish here. Whoa, where you going? I think going in a season that has catfish would be the play. Catfish you can, when you get good enough, you can expect to get perfects on. And they show up for most of the day. I think there's only 2 hours of the day that you can't get them. Hey, Neptune's glaive. Who wants it? Now if I find a seed like this that has that also has good bubbles. Oops. And the mountain lake very close to this entrance. Then you can legend, you can angler. You can catfish for the rest of the day. I see it. I see it. Dang it. Quick. Yell at me before I put it on. Oops. I know I'm giving you more time to yell at me. $20 miss anglers. 90 casts. Stretch. Ah. Be a bit of iron ore today. Stretch. Stretch. Oh, and then went back down again. Stretch. Got it. Ah. So I was getting a perfect catfish then. Wonder how many casts I'm averaging. Work out how many casts I get in, and then how much XP I need to get per cast. Already failed. Perfect, so might as well grab the chest. 4 diamonds today. Oh, we are out of bubbles. This isn't actually a bad place to fish in town, especially if there are bubbles there. It's not the maximum depth you can get, but I think for the kind of fish that you get, it doesn't actually matter. This may be one of the last catfish that I'm getting today. It is a decent number of catfish, 21. That's because I searched for a seed with Brilliant bubbles. Can I get it? Ah, I could have got that chest. I've got some Python scripts that simulate the RNG for bubbles very accurately. Stretch. Ah. I'm starting to lose concentration here. It's within the confines of the game. Push the game to breaking point. That's what we do on this channel. Nice. Last time I casually played Stardew, probably about a week ago, when I played a multiplayer farm with my wife. I've never played it casually on PC though. I've only played casually on PS4. I see it. $111 fish. You can still yell. Don't let me stop you from a good yell. Doesn't actually matter for the misangler. What would have mattered is if I got a perfect fish without the tackle on. If I got a perfect without the tackle on, that's losing, whoops. That's losing 13 XP instead of 6. One more. Nice. Did that put us over the edge? Alright. Level 1. Remember the first 8 are free. Level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Those are free. We get level 9. And we don't get level 10. How close were we? Oh. Do you see that number? Do you see that number? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Do you see that number? Just tried to magnify. $216 XP. 216 away. That was close. That was close. I don't have time to do another attempt tonight, though. I'll be revisiting this on Thursday. We're doing this. We're getting this done. So close. So close. Oh, I don't want to share my save file now. I'll disable the Legendary Family quest. Can't trash here, can I? I'll disable the quest. And we'll throw in getting Angler and Legend. We'll try keeping the same seed. No, I will change the seed. I will change the seed. We just get free bubbles. I've got another seed. That just gives me free extra time. Because we're done with our chores in the morning before my first timing. Just more efficient of getting these fish ponds done. Filling these fish ponds is so satisfying. Oh. 216 XP. Oh wait. We're doing it on Thursday. Alright, let's go find someone to raid. That was fun. That was fun. I'll probably make a video on this at some point. Alright, who's on? I don't have anyone on that is doing Stardew at the moment. All the ones I followed for Minecraft are on though. There's an ad for Sonic the Hedgehog 2 in the middle of my streamers. Okay, who is doing interesting challenges? Stardew Valley expanded. Nah. Potato plants potatoes in Stardew Valley. Interesting. Chat plays Stardew Valley. Interesting. I don't see any challenges or any streams that's jumping out at me. Yeah, I got a big backlog of videos I need to make. I'm making good progress on my next one. It's a Stardew University one on mining RNG. Ladders and ore drops and the like. We just do chat play Stardew Valley. There's actually not a lot of people on. It's such a good song. Okay, let's do the chat play Stardew Valley. Thanks everyone for hanging around. Hope you enjoyed the challenge. I did. We're doing it again on Thursday, 2 nights away. So it's Tuesday for me tonight, so I'll be on in 2 nights. I post using local. There's a local time zone feature you can use in Discord and messages, and I use that when posting in Discord, just reminding people when my streams are. Other than that, the schedules page on Twitch also converts to your local time zone. We will get this done, but yeah, I think disabling extended family is going to be the play. If you cannot get a perfect on this angler, there's no point having this angler. Getting perfect on other fish is just going to be so much more lucrative. If every Miss Angler had a chest, yes, that would be good. But only 40% of them will. we will get this done. Alright, let's do this raid. We have a raid message. If you have the emote, I need to make one of these for people who aren't subs so they can join in with emotes. Ooh, alright. That's all for... I better open up the correct stream. Think we'll get this done on Thursday? You should be able to get this done on Thursday. Right, have a good morning, morning, afternoon, evening, night, or whatever it is, wherever you are. We will see you on Thursday. Good night.